Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesusjunkjournals, and we're getting ready to start on the Ruth kit. And I do this every time. I always show you the kit, and then I start talking about how I'm going to cut it out. And then I realize, no, I'm not. I'm going to paint the backs of these first, or at least go through. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So on this page, these are journal cards, so I'm going to do some jelly plate printing on the backs on the back of this so that it's not completely white. And on this one, I don't need to. I'm not going to need that because these are going to glue down onto something, and the backs won't show on any of these. And the same with this one. I mean, those could be done, but I'm not gonna do those. And this page, I think I will do because most of these are going to be journal cards that you'll look at the backs of them. So I'm going to do that page. And I'm going to do this page because, again, the majority of them, let's see, no, that's a pocket. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and do it. It won't hurt anything. And then this one, let's see. I don't think I'll do that one. I know those need something on the back, but I can do something else later to those. And I don't need to do this. And I don't need to do this page. And then we're down to our actual journal pages. And those are the ones I'm mainly concerned with. So there's 4 of those that make 8 pages. So before I cut them out, I'm going to go over and do the jelly plate printing. And also on these pages. Just so I have a base down, and then I can do other things on top of it. But it's easier to do it before I cut it up because it's going to cover hopefully the whole thing, and not have to try to take a little piece of paper and put it on the jelly plate and get paint all over my hands. So anyway, I'm going to go over and we're going to do that now. Okay, so we are over on the other side of my studio in this area that I do the wet stuff, and it's not quite set up as well as the other side, so I apologize if this is not quite as easy to see. Ooh. Okay, so there's my jelly plate, and I've got paper on the back so I can move it around. So I am going to, so the color palette of this kit is like corals, pinks, oranges, things like that. So those are the colors that I'm kind of looking at. I got my little tub of yellows and oranges and things, and of course white. So I'm gonna I need to put a smock on. Okay, and then I've got my roller, and I always use a lot of white because I don't really want to get too crazy with the color. I always say that and then I get crazy, so you know. I've got a bunch of stencils that I can use. Let's see. Let's roll that out and see what happens. I always think I'm going to do one thing and then I end up going crazy doing something else, so let's see. And I just got done printing a bunch of just jelly plate printing, which is so much fun. I love it. And mainly because I don't have a lot of pink, like scrapbook papers that I can use. I've just realized. Okay, so I'm just going to print that on here. Make sure you don't have paints on your hands. And it's picking up a little bit from what was already on the plate. Okay, so that's a base. I can go over it if I want to. And let's see. I think I might try some orange yellow on the next one. Ooh, that's thick. Let's see. Ooh, this is going to be a bright one. Like I said, I always think I'm going to be subtle and then, nope. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. All right. Now, I have some stencils I can print through. So let me pull one of those. Okay. So I'm going to take this next sheet, get on there. And when you do a stencil, you need to really push hard to get all that detail to come through the stencil onto your paper and rub it. Okay. All right. That came out pretty good. Set that over to dry. So now I'm going to pull this off. Oh, I forgot to get my water ready. I always try to keep one of my drawers with water in it so I can put my stencils in it. Let me do that real quick. I've got one of these plastic drawers from Walmart, you know, that's like a foot square with 3 drawers, and I just pour water in one of the drawers because I'm up here without a sink. So I pour water in one of those drawers and then put my stencils in there so that they don't dry. And then later I go downstairs and I'm able to clean them up. All right, so that's going to be, you know, when you jelly plate print, whatever's on the bottom comes out on top. So that pattern is going to show. And so let me just roll some white over it. Boy, the thing about this is you just, once you start, you kind of don't want to stop because it just is so much fun. All right, let's see if this lifts that pattern off. Oh, not really. I had too much paint on it. Okay. It's subtle, which is what I do want, so that's cool. Like this would make a really nice background to do some decoupage on. So, it's all good. So I'm going to now roll a little bit more pink, I think. Maybe some of this light pink. All right, well, I don't really see the pattern as much, I think probably because I put pink on it instead of white, but it's pretty. And again, it'll make a nice background to do other things too, which is more important. Okay, so now I'm down to these pages where it's just, I'm gonna cut them up and they just need something on the backs of them. So let's see. Okay, so when I cut these up, it'll just be something on the backs of them so they're not plain white. All right, that works for me. Yeah. Cool. All right. All right, and then pull the stencil off. Hope you guys are having a good day. We got some rain down here. I'm so thrilled and happy and thankful. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. We got like probably overall a couple of inches at least. And temperatures dropped for a few days. So that was such a relief. Oh my goodness. It's been so crazy. But Anyway, I think it's been hot a lot of places and drought a lot of places, so just been asking the Lord to bring more rain and cooler temperatures. I'm watching the Southwest Believers Convention on the Victory channel, and that has been awesome, talking about the favor of God and so on and so forth. So I am in a great mood. Okay, so then I'm going to put this on here. Boy, if you ever want to get cheered up, just go listen to Jerry Savelle on the favor of God. He is awesome. It's Jerry, and then Savelle is S-A-V-E-L-L-E. I'm sure he's on YouTube. He will get you all excited about God and everything. Yeah. Like that. Cool. Yeah, see where the stencil did its thing. All right. Well, so that is it for today on the jelly plate printing. I'm going to do what Tim Holtz says and wipe my little bottles off so they don't stick shut anymore. I was watching him talk about that, and I'm like, oh, I'm so bad about that. And then you saw what happened when I can't get my bottles open. So I'm going to do that, and then I will come back on the next video, and truly, truly this time I will have my pieces cut out and we can start on this. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.